I've got a big brother who's got special needs, ADHD, and that's how I know about it. And I'm real happy that this school has nurture that can like help children in need.
Mm-hmm. And linking to that, there's plenty of people who are like that, and I think nurture actually helps them through it. So if they've had a rough day, like Miss Webster and Miss Larry will talk to them about it, or the school counsellors if Miss Larry and Miss Webster are busy.
Oh, that's excellent.
This school wouldn't be the school without nurture, because nurture makes you feel the school makes you feel safe, and you've got lots of people to go and talk to.
Nurture's a happy place. If you have any problems, you can just come and up to Nurture and tell the problems that you have inside.
Yeah.
I like nurture because it helps you to calm down, and it's a safe place to be in the school.
Nurture also helps you as well, because the nurture staff members they've made this cool down area in our classes, and so I say if you're a bit annoyed at break and you come in and you're stressed, you'd go in there and your teacher would let you go in there for as long as you want until you feel better, and then you carry on with your work.
So let's continue on your point there about the cool down areas and the things that are actually in the school. So can you explain, so obviously we talked about the cool down areas, what else in the school is there to help with nurture?
Don't talk about the buckets.
Well, the buckets, because they kind of help us be kind to each other, because in our class, if we fill the bucket to top by Friday, we get a prize, and that I'm not sure how that does change, but it makes people want to try and win it, doesn't, and try and fill people's buckets to get filled buckets.
Yeah.
There's also the worry bubble. If you have any worries, you just pop your name on it and the teacher will come to you and say what's wrong, and you tell the teacher.
Okay.
Well, they're also a big part of the school's the pupil voice. And we have a pupil voice board, and we announce a question every week, and we want to encourage the children to put a sticky note on so we can come back to school council and talk about their ideas and if they need to be put forward.
Brilliant.
We have a box, and if you're angry you just you get a post-it note or a piece of paper and you write what's down and you put it in the box.
Linking to the bucket as well, if you do something kind, say if I was kind to Dylan and smiled at him and he asked the teacher or the teacher noticed, the teacher would tell you, would you like to put a pom-pom in the bucket? And then when the bucket eventually gets to the top, sometimes we take most of the time we take all the buckets in the hall and we see which class has filled the buckets the most. But also sometimes we dip in the buckets and the bucket. So if somebody's quite mean to you, you take a couple of pom-poms out to show that your happiness is fading, and then it will eventually build back up.
Got it.
Well done.
That's great.
Any other areas that you think we can do around school? Or anything else?
We
you
have
can
the
think
door
of?
jars.
You have your door jars, don't you? What else?
We have walk to school, because that influences us to walk to school as well.
And we collect badges off the walk to school.
If you walk to school so often, you get a different badge every month.
What do all our classes have? They're all the same, aren't they? What do we have in each of our classes? We have our calm down area, don't we?
Peer mediators.
We have peer mediators as well now.
What do peer mediators do?
It's where somebody falls out with you. Say me and Phoebe fell out, and say if Olivia was a peer mediator, Olivia would come over, she would solve what was up with us, and then we would become back friends. But when you're a peer mediator, you can't take over the conversation.
No,
You have to let them choose what they would like to do first. And if they don't want to do it, you don't have to make them to do it. They have to leave it how it is.
So you would, and a mediator can't put themselves in a dangerous situation. They've got to keep the school safe, but they've got to keep themselves safe.
That sounds really, really great. And I've noticed your garden outside.
Yeah.
Tell us about your garden.
In the garden, we have lots of groups. We have Money Monday, we have Twenty Tuesday, we have Therapeutic Thursday, and on Friday now, for the next 8 weeks, we've had Brave Fair coming in, doing activities in the garden, boosting Year 6's confidence for high school next year. And that's helped, I have to say, even though I'm in it, it's helped me a lot. And so, in Money Monday, I think you do gardening, things like that, but and other stuff you would explore.
Don't you have Welly Wednesday?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There's no saying Welly Wednesday won't come in.
And I noticed also there's a few hens running around in your garden as well.
Our little chickens.
Yeah, cute.
So do they lay lots of eggs?
They don't lay a lot, but they lay quite a few.
And what happens to the eggs?
What do? We sell them, don't we? We sell the eggs, so that just keeps them. So they make the money to buy their food and their bedding and everything, don't we?
Clement.
And we do fur clamp, don't we? Yeah, because school council's just to cover that as well, haven't you?
Can you
What's
tell me?
fur clamp?
Great question.
It's worth food. School gets food, like we could have milk, popcorn or anything.
Yeah.
And then outside of the playground we'd have a table which is full of food, but we don't give them the prices. They choose how much they would like to pay for everything.
So it's basically like, say if you go to Morrison's, you get a wonky food.
It's like a shop.
I see.
It's like you choose your price. It's a big book recycle near my house. You just choose your prices and then put it in the box.
Because some of the food we get is really good, isn't it? And the big major supermarkets were throwing that food away, wasn't there? And there's nothing wrong with it, is there? So that's why it comes to our school and school council.
I know why
sell
they're
it on
throwing
a
it away,
Friday.
because no people are buying it. That's why they're throwing it away.
We just do donations, don't we? People can put what they can afford in.
At least when someone else went to this place where you do recycle and stuff, the Wigan Council for the recycling.
And as well, we've started doing one on the little playground at the front, in front of Nurture, which is full of the things which we do on the big playground, which is selling the food. The food what we don't necessarily sell that often there, we would sell on the little playground, because the only reason we sell less on the little playground is because the one on the big playground has got multiple classes. And it's not that big on the small playground as well.
So, just as a final question to everybody, your school, as I've seen today, is very nurturing. And there's an energy. So, if you could sum up either how your school makes you feel, or what do you think your school represents, whatever you think. You tell us what you think.
A school council last year made a poem. Nurture is the heart of the school, and the school can't function without nurture.
Fantastic.
As well, the school wouldn't be how it is without Nurture, and as well, everything that's helped our school has asked to do with Nurture. And my favourite thing about our school is because if you was upset, the staff members would help you with anything, even if it was out of school. And not necessarily every school would do that.
How about yourself?
I don't know much about it.
You don't?
Well, without nurture there will be less children, because I believe that nurture, do you know how we've got some children in need? If we didn't have nurture, those children in need would be vanished from the school, and there would be less amount of children, and then there wouldn't be much children to play with and stuff.
I really like this school because when I went to Westfield I couldn't really do much, but when I came to here I could do nearly everything and I could learn lots of stuff.
So what do you think of your school?
I think it's a place that everyone could be in because it has everything that you could imagine. A nurture, calm down area, a bucket and more stuff like that.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I think of our school? I think of us as one big family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bird
I
family.
agree.
A
Yeah,
big
a
family.
bird family because
Yeah.
eventually all the classes are going to be named after a bird because nurture is now called the nest.
Yeah.
So nurture is the home of all the classes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's absolutely excellent. Go.
We need some names for like year 3, year 4, year 5 and year 6. And also I'm not sure why there's 2 classes in each key stage 1 class but not 2 but only 1 class in each key stage.
It's because next year we'll have 2 year 3s, and the year after we'll have 2 year 4s, the year after that 2 year 5s,
And then year 6.
then 2 year 6s. We're building up slowly because we've got our new school. We've got to build it up slowly, haven't we?
I get that.
Our family's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it? But our hearts are still going to be.
Excellent. Thank you all very much.